Ahmadinejad is not my president.
Iran's election commission announced President Ahmadinejad's landslide victory, 62.6% of the vote.
He is elected as the 10th president of the Islamic Republic.
Say that people in Tehran hate Ahmadinejad. People in Tehran hate Ahmadinejad. We can't hate him.
He's not our president. We hate him. We hate him.
Thousands of young opposition protesters spilled out onto the streets in a spontaneous outburst of anger.
Hours after the result was announced, before all the votes had been counted, demonstrators gathered in Fatemi Square.
Across Tehran, knots of angry opposition supporters gathered at intersections.
200 or 300 what appear to be Masoni supporters, and what they're doing,
claiming the election was stolen from Ahmadinejad's rival.
There was no planning about it, and no call to come out and demonstrate. People just gravitated to the squares and avenues,
calling the results shocking and vowing not to surrender, quote, to such stagecraft.
Iranians are openly confronting security forces on the streets of Tehran, some of the most serious protests since the 1979 revolution.
Thousands and thousands of supporters marching down this main artery that links north with south Tehran.
Since the revolution, right back in 1979, this shows the real intensity of feeling. These people feel that their election has been stolen from them, and they're showing it in a way that Iranians are not used to doing.
This is the worst unrest the capital has seen in a decade, and security forces were everywhere, poised to come in hard. First sign of protest.
The meetings on the street continued, but today saw the crackdown.
Hundreds of riot police were deployed, and for an hour here they were running battles with angry street protesters.
The police are just down there, and we are expecting another battle charge. A minute later they charged, hitting the crowd and us with batons, arresting many.
Mostly young men ran at the sight of motorcycle riding rivals.
Frustration boiled over and ran through the streets of this Tehran neighborhood.
Sometimes they appeared to use force. At other times they had to retreat from the crowd.
The protesters threw rocks and set garbage cans on fire.
At least 4 police motorbikes were burning in the middle of the street. The crowd chased the riders off and beat them.
زمستون شکفته بهارون گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گلیزون گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گلیزون کوها لاله زاره
میشه یه تفنگ کنن کلک توی کنده و گیلایی که کشته میشه با یه دونه تیک بیشتره
اشکال نداره ممکن
اشکال خیلی اشکال برای از قبیل ما که طاقتش نداری برای ما اشکال داره دیگه
خوبه باید آدم جوونا میرن اینجا کتک بخورن اینجا برن افتخار بکنن بعدش
گرماز شما چه خواستیم جز حق حقوق حقیقت ای داد به ما چه دادید جز خون و غم و شهادت گرما همی بنشینیم بسی دیوان بتازند گرما به کرسی گوییم مرگ به از اسارت یه نوری 5 آگوست 2009
One situation in Tehran now.
Opposition activists shouted, "Down with Ahmadinejad! You've killed the young people of this country."
On the internet, videos and blogs showed another side to Quds Day.
3 months after the disputed elections, what remains at stake is the legitimacy of the Iranian government.